We need to get these recruiters out, really. So let's do it now. While we're here. While we're near. And there's probably something we can build in Sinusda Castle. Let's do that. And we haven't really seen what the hearth looks like in Sinusda Castle either. There's another home. We really have a nice little section in the Midland here, don't we? Anyway, 5 spearmen to... Oh, tribesmen to spearmen. Okay, it is that castle. I guess we'll take that. M&B Was defeated in battle. That's what I'm talking about. That's a great bit of money there. Okay, you know what? We'll actually manage the castle. We'll build a messenger post. And then we will take a look in the Lord's Hall. Oh, it's a lovely hall. It's a really, really nice hall. Okay. Well, here are our guys. I still think Unazdak has the best hall, but I think this has the best outside. Anyway, Aubrey de Vere, who are we actually looking for here? Mars of Gloucestershire. Recruit me some lads. Let's take 50 Vaegirs. And let's take 50 Nords, please. Thank you very much. Lovely. And that is all we can do. Okay, I'll come back to you later. Right, don't need to talk to you, don't need to talk to you. That was pretty much all we needed to do here. Are they our bed chambers up there? Can we roll out of bed and literally just look out upon the peasants as they come in to ask our favour? I'm not sure, but I'm very glad we have this castle. Right, there's got to be a traveller here. There's got to be a wandering a sheik. Whoever it is that can tell us where perhaps we might find a bloomin' fair maiden to marry, right? I mean, the tournaments are a good idea because tournaments might come hand in hand with feasts. We'll have another look, although we were here not so long ago. There is a ransom broker, that's it. Mercenary cavalry, how much do they go for? Not bad, to be honest, considering they're pretty good mercenary cavalry. Right, let's go further afield in our search. Should we go to Nara? We might find some in there. Artemena has advanced to level 11. That's excellent. Let's get him advanced now. Let's also take another Vaegian marksman, because why the hell not? Artemena, son. Let's have a look at your skills, mate. Let's give you some of that. Still no tactics, still no engineering for an intelligence of 16. But I guess, well, he was a bit of a trainer. He wasn't a bit of a trainer, really, was he? Where were we headed with this? Where were we headed with this? I reckon it might be an idea if he just went to, I guess, trainer. Everyone's useful at trainer. I mean, this doesn't do anything. That's a trainer, pathfinding, tracking, trainer. I think trainer. He can train everyone else to be good at building ladders and things. There we go. Lovely. Right, on we go. On we go. Those recruiters seem to be doing the business for us there. Not that I really can really tell, but there should be no trouble for them as long as no wars get declared in the coming couple of days. We're travelling ever so slowly, but that's okay. There's got to be something. We've got to start. Okay, that's not much. That's not much to be worried about. So Count Delinard is now the Marshal of the Kingdom of Swadia. Interesting enough, I guess. Interesting enough. A fine development for him. Come on, let's get that. Let's get there. Let's find a fair maiden to marry that's preferably not married to someone else already. That would lower our honour, I dare say. But if we can find a wife, then all manner of good thing, I'm sure, will befall us. Okay, what's in here? That's a takeable. Oh, should we? Are we not well liked it? Wait, are we at war? Hang on. Are we at war with the Kyrgyz? Did I miss that? Wait. We're not at war with the Kyrgyz. Why then do the Kyrgyz just hate me? Oh, what do I need to click on to find that? Party size character report, faction relation report. They're only at war with the Saranids. I mean, Swadian, there's absolutely... They don't even not like me. Why can I not... why do I have to sneak into Nara? Let's go and speak to this guy and see if he attacks us. He's running from us. Are we sure we're not at war with this lot? I don't really fancy running into... This is a weird one. Well... let's just head down to Amharad then. Oh, actually, I guess Dokuba would be the nearest city to go. But if we're not welcome in these lands, then we'll bloody well leave. Ridiculous. Not sure why that is, though. Are we sure we're not at war? Well, still, there's a decent target there if we are at war. In Nara, only garrisoned by 100 men. Almost asking for it, aren't they? Anyway, we'll go to Dokuba. We don't spend a lot of time in Marnid land, so it might be nice. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love all of that kind of business that we just had happen for ourselves there. That was really good. Count Vuldrat of the Rhodoks defeated in battle. I'm going to really feel like this opportunity we had where there wasn't a war and we could have gone and found a maiden, because we're not going to be at peace for much longer, right? Surely. So I really feel like we got to be quick here. Hopefully there's just a feast and a tournament here and we can go and... Wow, it's a big patrol. It must be quite a prosperous place. I think for a while Dokuba was the... Okay, there's a big garrison. But no tournament, no nothing here. It seems unremarkable. Okay, maybe it's not the best of the best. Well, it's full of a load of stuff. Bunduk's here. Marnid, a chap called Marnid is here. Hi, Marnid. Hello, would you be so kind as to have a cup with me? I'm down to my last 5 dinars. I'd rather not drink alone. Your last 5 dinars? What happened to you, good sir? It's a tragic tale, sir. A while back I left Goroya with a caravan of goods, but I was hoping to sell it all in Sargoth and make a hefty sum. But what do you know? We were ambushed by a party of Khergit raiders who rode away with most of the horses and goods. And 2 days later, my own caravan guards ran away with the rest of what I had. Well, I can offer you work if you can fight. I will confess I'm not a warrior by trade. I'm a fast learner, and I can ride. Okay, well, that sounds like cavalry to me then, son. And a bit of a trader on the side. Well, nice to have you on board, Marnid. Let's find you some gear. Bunduk, how's it going? Good to see you, Captain. You see, it turns out I'm not much of a farmer. Too soft on hired hands, I figure. I let them rob me blind. I guess fighting is what I know best. So tell me, Captain, you still looking for good men? Yes, but not really. I just picked up a good man. He was the last good man I could fit in my squad. And we're going to go shopping for that good man. Now, we have some gear at Uxcal, let's remember. So let's just have a look at armour for him. Should we just make him a very knightly chap? What did we have there? We had gauntlets and we had a helmet. So he needs boots and he needs weapons. Balanced light lance. Well, we can give him our balanced light lance if we can find ourselves a better lance, a bigger lance, like the lance a lion's got. I feel like that's the kind of lance we're heading for now. It would be good to have Marnid. Right, can have that. We'll get him that. Yeah, it's probably better. I don't really know. It's probably better. Oh, there is. Look, a balanced jousting lance. Oh, it's not that good though. We can always resell it. We'll give him that for now. And then he probably just wants a little sword as well on the side. An arming sword. That will do him. Okay, that's him pretty sorted, isn't it? Does he want maybe some throwing weapons as well? I'm giving him, I realise, a fair bit of quite good gear that he might not be capable of using here. In fact, none of these have stipulations, so that's fine. Okay, well... That's cool. That's good for Marnid then. Right, so let's see. Does he have a horse? He said he was a good rider. We're going to put him in Cavalry 2 because we need another character in Cavalry 2, really. So we'll put him up there with a lion and we'll get him kitted out and looking the part. Let's have a look at his skills. Is he actually any fighter at all? He's got a bit of iron flesh and a bit of weapon master and riding too, so that's not bad, but he has no gear. We can work with this. We can work with this guy. Where's he gone now? I've lost him. I've lost him, rather. There he is. Okay. Yeah, man, we can work with this. Let's have a look at your equipment. So we'll give you that. We'll give you that. We'll give you that. You don't need that club anymore. We'll find some gear for you. Okay, well, good to have him on board. We will actually have a look at buying him a horse as well. Horse merchant. Spirited Courser will do. That really will do, isn't it? What a great horse that is. Can we afford it even? Oh, we can't afford it. That's a bit of a bother. This'll do until he can get his riding up, and then we can give him an armoured horse. That'll do. We need to think about going to our... we need to think about going over to our Chamberlain and getting some money out. We'll do that when we next have the opportunity. Oh, this is not what I wanted to look at. How do you feel about the way things are coming? Happy, happy, and happy. It's because he hasn't had a chance to fall out with anyone yet, but we'll wait for that. Okay, so just a cheap horse to get him moving. And he's looking a bit the part there. Right, now do we head to Shariz or do we head to Amharad? Bari, where's more likely to have stuff happen? We could look for another tournament. We were already in the tavern. I think we go to Shariz. It's the capital. It might have more stuff going on with it. It's probably going to have more stuff going on with it. Excuse me, random a second. There's something I need to tell you. Matt Held, you're hardly ever around, man. What's wrong with you? We'll see. 14 dinars. Wait. I just lost 1,000 dinars. Not 14. Well, still, I mean, I want to keep everyone happy and keep them in. What we will do, though, now, if she is having trouble settling, or maybe if she is having a few issues with someone, then we'll see if, well, let's see what she is. Appalled by our companion. So she's having arguments with people and she doesn't like riding around all the time. Well, you know what? Go off to work, Chegg. Have a cup of tea. Settle down. Have a weekend off. Get drunk with that money I just bribed you with. And then, oh god, Matt Held left the party Lord Defects. I thought that was the same thing happening there. It wasn't. Anyway, what was happening? Kingdom of the Swadia. I think we just lost another one. My goodness me. My goodness me. Okay. I haven't seen the notification that recruits are at Unuzdak yet, but that's fine. Or recruits are at Sanuzda. We'll go, after this, we may go to Unuzdak Castle and we'll just check how those recruits are going. We may want to switch them up to a melee type of training. Ah, here we go. Ah, here we go. Right, okay, well, maybe we can juggle war with Wandering Troubadour. I think this is who we need to speak to. So we could learn another poem. Ongoing feasts. Oh, there are none. There are no ongoing feasts. That's rather annoying. Eligible maidens in the realm. There's not a lot of eligible maidens either. Latest piece got Lady Gwenail has shown favour to Count Ayam. Perhaps it will not be. Oh man, we got to hurry about this. Any more news? Shatha. Highest moral standards. Very admirable. Very admirable. Very hard to please, our warrant. Count Neleg has tried pursuing. Interesting to know. The fact that there's no ongoing feasts is a bit annoying, but I guess now we've got a war to go and fight in again, so that's all going to be good. Right, so we'll go to Unuzdak Castle, then we'll go to Uxcal, and then we'll go to Sanuzda, and then we'll get going. What we'll do though, I think, is upgrade this guy to a veteran, and that'll be that. We still, oh, of course, Matt Held left. I was wondering why we were down. Wait, the Rodox took away our castle. Good for the Rodox. So, presumably, this is going to be where the heat is, but maybe we can turn something to our advantage here. Maybe we can have a look at Karor. Oh, I don't think any Vega areas are going to be much conquerable, but we'll try, you know. There's a lot of us and we're good at fighting. Anyway, so we'll go over to Unuzdak. What are we looking at as a garrison here? 85 spearmen. Okay. That's a bit of a bother because all our Nords are now going to become hunters and stuff, aren't they? Oh, I think it's okay. Let's just go to the Lord's Hall. And you know what? You know what we'll do? Man, you know what we'll do? We're gonna play it a bit crazy here. We're gonna recruit another 50. Swadians, I think. Right. Recruits and training. I want to recruit new soldiers. I want to recruit 50 Swadians. Lovely. And I want to train the recruits at Unuzdak Castle into ranged. This is going to be a bit annoying because I think all of our Nords are going to be ranged now, so we're not getting the best out of them. But what can we do, man? It's just how it is, right? Anyway, so now we'll go over to Unuzdak. Oh, sorry, Unuzdak. We'll go over to Uxcal and we'll get all that gear from Marnid. So, as you recall, I was a merchant before I signed on with you. I respect men who make their living peacefully, risking all to bring goods from faraway lands. Snap, Marnid, I'm the same, bro. I don't much care for the Heshter's gloat about the caravans he has looted or plans to loot. Like he has no respect for good, honest trade. You know, it's just banter, Marnid. You're gonna have to You know, I don't want you picking any fights with that guy. I'm getting you some decent armor here, bro. We forgot to speak to our Chamberlain and get money out. That's annoying. Oh, well, we can do it in Uxcal. We can do it in Uxcal and all will be fine. Yeah, no more fights from you, Marnid, if you please. So far I'm... Oh, no! He was defeated near Corindi. Where was that? Defeated near Corindi. It would have obviously been this guy. Don't know where Corindi is, but that is annoying. That is a bit annoying. We'll have to get more out there. Maybe we'll just have to camp in Sanuzda for a day or 2 or 3 while these recruiters come in. And we'll have to send them all over to Swadian lands just where it's safe, I think. Not necessarily a shame in that. You know, because to be fair, Swadian Knights or Rhodoks, Swadians and Rhodoks are ideal because they're both pretty solid at ranged and melee. So are the Nords, to be honest. You know, the Nord Huntsman and stuff that we're going to get in Unustak is certainly not a bad thing. We need them to be training quickly, though. Alright, to Uxcal. There we go. Okay, first thing we'll do is go to the castle. And we'll speak to Chamberlain Aubrey. And we'll take out a load of money. Where are we? Let's inspect the treasury. I'd like to withdraw. Let's withdraw 10k, 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 10k. That'll do. That's a nice bit. Okay, 5 improvements. Everything's going up well. Household and secondary storage. I'd like to manage the household. Okay, we can do it from here again. So we do have a warhorse for Marnid when the time comes. And we'll give them, or we'll give him them. And that'll be that. And then we'll go to the marketplace. And we'll see if we can buy him battered. Not interested in battered. Lordly, though. Oh, man, that's pretty good. We can't afford it. But it's up there with some good stuff right there, isn't it? Right, Marnid, unfortunately, hasn't got... I ain't got nothing for you there, man. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll head over to Sanuzda Castle and then Dahrim, and we'll hope that they've got a good bit of armour in Dahrim. Annoying, though, that there's no feasts to go and find an eligible lady in. There's been a fair few feasts that we've ignored. I think it's time that we don't... or that we stop ignoring them. The Vegas have taken someone as prisoner. That's a bit unsporting of them. And how's our party morale doing? Because everyone's going to be a bit upset. Or certainly the Vegas sections of us are going to be a bit upset. They seem okay with it. They seem okay with it, and that means I'm okay with it. So if we're going to have a diverse squad in a war-torn land, there's always going to be someone unhappy, I think. Really, it's fine. Right, okay. Manage the garrison, so no one's back yet. We're going to need to send more recruits out quickly, and we're going to need to send them over to Armasay Rhodok lands. That's going to be very safe. Or should we just say Swadian so we know they'll get back in one piece? I think that's probably the smarter thing. Right, Master Gloucestershire, recruit some training, recruit new soldiers. I want 50 Swadians, please. Can I recruit some more? No, that's it. Okay, well, they should get back at least. That was all we really needed to do there. And now we'll go to Tahrim and see if we can find some armour for Mr. Marnid. Hopefully we can. Recruiter's gotta be returning soon, right? Gotta be, right. A nice, crude, heraldic mail. That'll do him. That'll do him for now. Right, Marnid is gonna look a bit the part now, isn't he? For someone that we've only just taken on. You don't get treated like this in any other company, Marnid. Let me tell you that for sure. Ooh, not sure that suits. Wait, did we get him boots? Did he have boots? No, he needs boots. We'll get him boots. I don't know. I think he looks alright like that, just for the time being. Bit skew-whiff, but it'll do. I think he's fine like that. That'll do him. We'll find him boots eventually. Right, let's have a look in the tavern, and again, we'll see if there's no one here. That's fine. Well, to war then, I guess.